Tonight, from St. Louis, Missouri.
I think we need him.
It's Sunday.
Did y'all know Trinidad James receives a percentage of Bruno Mars' song Uptown Funk? In 2014, Bruno Mars used one of Trinidad James' most famous lines, "Don't believe me, just watch," in his song Uptown Funk.
Don't believe me, just watch.
He added Trinidad James as a writer to the song, so every time you hear Uptown Funk, Trinidad James gets a percentage.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Sample songwriter. That's what it's called, to be exact. I knew about it before the song came out that he was going to do something.
On
we
the
didn't know what.
New England
So when I had to
Patriots.
use the hook, I was like, oh, all right, nice.
Similar situation when P. Diddy sampled the Police
EA
Every
Sports
Breath You Take
coverage
for
of
his
the
song,
National
I'll Be
Football
Missing
League
You.
is on the air. The two
Because the
teams
sample
emerging
wasn't
from their
clear,
respective
the writer
tunnels a
Sting
minute
decided
ago
to
to
take
the
100%
approval of
of
this
the royalty.
Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New England Patriots.
Wow. For the rest of his life. Wow.
Speaking of Sting, he also took 85% of Juice WRLD's Lucid Dream song.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss snapped a 4-game winning streak.
Dog, people are funny as fuck. Alright, oh shit, hold on, let's see what's going down. What's the word? YouTube? Alright.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses.
Damn, y'all.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Caught here by Bell. And he
field,
will have a Patriots first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Back to throw now on first down. That's complete. It's Bell. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Dog.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out.
Oh, man. Good job. Bad job. Fuck.
Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for offensive player.
Won the national title, so you can't just say the conference won the national title. They've done it 3 years with 3 different teams. Now let's move now to what was
the week, and in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one.
each of his 3 predecessors did at LSU, and that's lead the Tigers to a national championship. We got 3. Will it be Lawrence Riddick and Garrett Nussbaum?
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Franklin. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good
oh,
throw there.
man,
Nearly
Justin,
an
what
opening
happened?
drive, INT.
Oh, I sent you there.
Well, Coach Kelly, not to worry, we will learn something straight away. LSU taking on Florida State, Sunday night opener in New Orleans. And the Tigers, by the way, don't leave their home state until October 1st. That's when they go on the road at Auburn. Alabama pays a visit to Baton Rouge the first week of November, and LSU closing its season on Thanksgiving weekend at Texas A&M. Jordan, he will certainly learn a lot more of those challenges, so to speak, of the SEC that he referenced. But look, what are you looking for mostly from Brian Kelly, year one in Baton Rouge?
I'm looking for a standard. We actually talked to Brian Kelly earlier on set after he spoke to the media, and he mentioned the word standard a couple times. He came into that locker room.
Oh, my God.
He looked around and saw more talent than he's seen on a roster, probably anywhere he's been his entire career, and he alluded to that. But he said the standard, the competition on a daily basis, needed to elevate.
Oh, it's not Justin Simmons. It's a different Simmons.
2nd and 10.
He's leaving. Oh.
Looking to throw. Franklin. He's
Pressed
gonna
the wrong
let this
button.
go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be
Fuck! I pressed the
intercepted.
wrong fucking button.
Picked off with great anticipation. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip,
This year, one of the most miraculous storylines we've ever heard. Their talent on the roster, I mean, I guess it's not totally improbable, but when you really look at it, what you want to do year one is you want to ease the transition. He's very different.
you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Good job, Roosevelt.
Picked off
Ran
around
that
the
hell like
41.
it was for
And
him.
the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man Ruggs. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Henry Ruggs. His sixth touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken from about the 12. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain.
Oh.
And he knew what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Franklin escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Ooh.
A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
It's a wrap, bro. Anybody tell you to leave? Leave us.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Should have got on the plane with us to St. Louis. Instead, you got on the plane to the Patriot. Whey.
Taken from about
that's
the 12.
out of here.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll run on first down. It's long. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 23. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The home side once again ready to take over offensively. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Franklin. He finds Douglas complete. That catch good for only a couple. He finds his man complete. It's Douglas. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. On 3rd down, it's Griner. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Off the bootleg, Franklin. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check, 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 check. Kill, kill, kill. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check 9, check 9. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Good job, Dakota. It's all good. We're going right back to my dog, Mushy.
But they say he's a bit short. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6
oh, no.
Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for
right
now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
On 1st down, long. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get him.
Oh, let me out!
He's got Smith here. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On 2nd down, it's Bennett. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
3rd and 1.
Guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, it's long.
Damn.
Here to run. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. I could see them winning 5 games. It could be that wide of a gap. 76 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Is my running back sitting out there wide open? I don't think so anyway. I got to throw it. Come on.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Max Crosby in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll set up a throw.
Good job,
Comes and down he goes. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in and drop him for a loss of 4. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Franklin. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They'll run on 1st down.
Ooh, make it there. You got to make it there, shit.
Yard here to the 38.
Got his motherfucking ass
See,
laid out.
This offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it. And
Shit.
Done it well.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw on second down, Franklin. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw on third down, Franklin. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. Off play action, Franklin. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running.
Good job, Shantavius.
And the Ravens are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Off the play fake, Franklin.
Catch the fucking ball, Antoine, dog.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on third and goal? And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10, and he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Should have stayed with us, Mike.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the visiting Packers who were able to come in and win this one on the road. The Packers have already been eliminated from playoff contention, but they do get a rare victory to push them to 3-9. Next, we head off to check out another game and they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. David Montgomery, a touchdown run in the victory. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Damn, missed all the highlights.
Coach,
Damn, I did.
Adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Mr. Flowers looks sad as fuck.
The Ravens ready to receive it.
Ask for a trade.
They got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he takes us beyond the
31. You want to hit niggas? Let's hit it.
bounds.
Talk to him, Ricky.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
On first down, Frazier. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Frazier. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And now they're in the hurry up. Off play action. Franklin. He's going to float this one deep.
Bro, that ball got to go to the fucking bro.
Effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw again. He'll let this go deep.
God damn. Fuck.
Able to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Let me get out. I need to be in shotgun. You need to block. Oh my God. Can't have play action on this. Everybody block. Blow, just kill him, dog, please. Otherwise, you're coming across late. But yeah, just Drake, just smash him. Yeah.
Down. Franklin.
Sorry.
They cannot
Sorry.
convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs.
You have no lights, no refrigeration, no heating or air conditioning. Your well or sump pump won't work.
I just wanted it. Throw the fucking ball.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. It's Bell. That catch good for only a couple.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
He'll drop to throw. And complete on the right side.
Just missed it my fucking self. Oh.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I done missed more targets.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 2nd down now. It's long, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On play action, they'll throw.
Got him.
He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Max Crosby, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Throwing on 1st down. Franklin. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Launches deep. A jump ball.
Oh, no. You just got back. Oh, my God. He don't look bad, though. It didn't look bad. He got up and walked away. Don't go to the locker room, though.
Take a break.
Oh, shit. It's all good, bro. It's all good, bro.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Franklin. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man.
Boy, stop playing with Drake from State Farm.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown.
They can't jump with me. Golly.
Able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had
26.
That play was easy. You can see that throughout his college career.
Boy.
What you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch?
Come on in, Dave McQueen. And it ain't going to be you. Fuck it. Fuck it. You never get to play.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be brought
52.
down right on the chalk of the 20.
You gotta knock him off the ball, man.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Good job, 5 and 7.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. On third down.
Yeah, boy. Meet me in the hole, Ray Lewis. Yeah. Stuffed pizza. Stuffed, what else they got? Stuffed motherfucking. You know what I'm talking about?
This is the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
Ooh!
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is taken at the 18.
Ooh, good job, number 1.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 79 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
As
Oh, God. Why are you holding him? That's crazy. He's really holding that nigga, too. Oh, that's crazy.
Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there.
Now back to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league.
What happened? What happened?
What happened?
What happened? What happened?
Either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
What happened?
Well, we talk all the time about playing
Oh, it's
situational football.
Devontae. But still, what did y'all do? Oh, he just got beat off the jam. All right. That's cool.
Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Shit.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. New England on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Quick slant here to Smith.
They find some open field here.
Yeah.
They'll get this one down near the
3rd down again.
Just shy of the 20. A big play there for the Patriots. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the...
They'll look to throw again.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They'll stick with the pass.
No.
As he looks to
Fuck.
throw.
And he will have a Patriots first
Fuck.
down as they're able to get the 3rd down
I
conversion.
slipped both hands slipped off the damn stick.
There's an understanding of what it's going to take to have and train with an elite edge with Coach Russell. We've added 19 to our program to balance our roster.
Some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Show some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Cleveland Farrell gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. On second down, it's long, and they'll get him down right around the 16. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On third down, it's Bennett, and he's brought down just
why
outside
they
the
run that
10
on
at
third
the
down?
11. It's a gain of 5, but it'll
Okay, they're going for it.
There's a one to be happy with. Good solid yardage. Take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
And hope that
and they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And
catch the ball, Isaiah.
Convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
On 1st and 10, Franklin and a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
31's the mic. I got him.
Off play action. Franklin. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Tried to press L1 and
get a clue that maybe
L1 and whatever to throw the ball.
And you change the blocking schemes.
And I missed the button.
Max protection. The biggest ones maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
Drake and State Farm. What you doing right here, bro? You will never be in the slide.
On third down, Franklin. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, Franklin. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Looking to throw on second down. Franklin, he finds his man, complete.
Damn, Shantavius.
And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
Damn, Shantavius, you just got here.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so
adept,
though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Bell. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5
Got
at
two
the 6.
people playing in the middle that shouldn't be playing in the middle, really.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the
I think he is just tough. Oh, he waited and switched it. What the fuck?
Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Bro, stand the fuck up.
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
Oh, let me out.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a Ravens first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Now a handoff here to his
go quicker through the hole.
A couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Looking to throw. Franklin. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He finds his man complete.
Give me
it's
my
Phillips.
ball, punk.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Do I get a forced fumble for that?
Third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh,
Going
man.
Right side here, and that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He finds his man complete. It's Black. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Looking to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he? And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Catch the ball.
Too high as it's
Here
knocked
we go.
away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And the Ravens taking the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, catch it, Dollar.
Incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned.
Heather, thank you so much. More from SEC Media days ahead with emerging super conferences and name, image, and likeness dominating the college football offseason. Are today's changes ruining the sport?
Running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Here we go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Mind your business, man.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Franklin. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Oh, come back to the ball.
And they can't connect, incomplete, but that stops the clock with 1 tick remaining here in this first half. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Traylon, if you beat him, I'm going to let you have it.
Off the play fake. Franklin. He's going to let it go again. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the
I thought this fool caught it.
This game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for New England, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Tell you the truth, I've never seen him pitch. And we didn't play him at all this year, but everybody that I've talked to told me that he is nasty. And so, he is my choice to talking to, to others. And I'm excited to see him pitch and accept when he's pitching against us. Shane McClellan had the starter for the American League in the All-Star game tomorrow night. We've got He's here with us on SportsCenter. There are so many amazing stories in this All-Star game. Nestor, you're right near the top. What's it like for you to be a part of this All-Star game here in Los Angeles?
Being part of the All-Star team here in LA, it's pretty special. I grew up watching baseball, huge fan of baseball. Grew up watching the Florida Marlins. To participate in this game is gonna be surreal to me. I can't believe I'm still here.
Have you met anybody yet that you were dying to meet and you got to shake his hand and talk to him today?
Definitely two guys were Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera. Those two guys, watching them grow up, obviously 03 when the Marlins won, Miggy was part of that. So being here and then saying hi to him and telling him how much he meant to me and how good he is, it was great. It was great talking to him.
Nestor, you've been a lot of places the last few years. Some of them not so great, and now you're here. How do you explain how you made it here and you're so good now?
Yeah, I think a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill. I think for the last 4 years I've been finding my way in the big leagues. I didn't know how to transform my minor league career to my big league career, and with help of a lot of people, a lot of coaches, a lot of family members, kept me in the game, kept my head strong, and I'm here today.
It's one of the greatest here. It's a huge part of why the New York Yankees have the best record in Major League Baseball. Nestor Cortes, enjoy this experience, and thanks for being with us tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here.
The great Yankee left-hander having an unbelievable season. As you see, Freddie Freeman in Dodger blue with his old coach, Ron Washington, warming up here for the All-Star game. He'll be a part of it tomorrow night. The big game is tomorrow night. The Home Run Derby comes your way 8 Eastern here on ESPN. We've got much more coming up here. The T-Mobile Home Run Derby from Dodger Stadium in Southern California. And it's an event, it's an experience.
It's a spectacle we cannot wait to see, Kevin. In fact, maybe it'll be like 1991 as we revisit some of the bigger Derby moments. Remember this one, 99? Martin Griner made the Green Monster look like a mere garden fence. He was so hot in round one, Ken, if you remember this, Pedro Martinez just took his back. Yeah. He was like, let me give it to Sammy. I want him to win. King Griffey Jr. ended up winning.
Still to come on SportsCenter. The Baseball Tonight crew returns with their picks for tonight's Home Run Derby on ESPN. And what could the Nationals get in return from a trade for Juan Soto? Plus, are Aaron Rodgers and the Packers facing a changing of the guard after an